Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Gabby and I'm definitely excited to be back doing my first video on YouTube again for a really long time. Today I wanted to show you guys a get ready with me summer look. Even though I'm still in quarantine and I'm not leaving the house, this is potentially something that I would wear out if I were to be leaving, so I thought it would be pretty fun and cool to show you guys. So definitely be sure to subscribe and let's go ahead and get right into the video. So to start off, I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to take my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown to fill in my brows. And then I just do little like strokes in the front to get that like really gradient effect. Then I'm just gonna do the same to the other brow. Okay, so then I'm going to take my concealer from Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade 11, I believe. That's the color, in the shade 11, and I'm just going to take this, just take my brush and dip it to get the concealer on, and then I'm going to carve out my brows. So for the top of my brows, I don't grab any more concealer. I just use the leftover concealer that's already on the brush because I don't want it to have too much of like that halo effect. It's going to be really hard to blend out. So just use the excess. I feel like this brow looks better than this one. There's always one that looks better. It's so annoying. But whatever. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that out now. Okay, now that that's blended out, I'm gonna go in with my NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. This stuff was like $7, I think, if even that, and it works so good. Get you some NYX. NYX do the tricks. Okay, so now onto my face. I'm going to use this primer from Eyebrow. I believe it's Eyebrow. I always forget how to say it, but I'm going to leave the link to everything I'm using down below, but I love this primer. So then I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 355. And now I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender. I'm using a beauty blender from Real Techniques, and I absolutely love this beauty blender because it comes with like the little like flat like slanted top. It makes it easier for me to do certain things. Make sure to pull it down to your neck because you do not want your face to be a different race than the rest of your body, okay? Okay, whoa, is everything alright? Let's stop knocking things over. Alright, so I'm going to use my concealer, the same concealer I used for my eyebrows. My Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 11. I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. So then I'm going to contour with this NYX Wonder Stick. So I tried this out for the first time and I didn't really like the undertone it left me with. Like, it's a really gray, weird one. But I do like how it looks when I mix it with something else. I'm going to show you guys what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and use this to apply some contour. Okay, so then I'm going to blend all this out with my beauty blender. Do you guys see that? Like, it just kind of leaves like a really weird gray like vibe, and I don't like that, but I am gonna fix it and it's gonna look pretty flawless in the end. So I look so white right now. Don't worry, we're gonna fix that. Okay, so to fix my contour, because I really don't like the way it looks, I've been doing this for a while now. I will go over my contour with a red color corrector. Just going to use that and go over the parts that I contoured. So this trick works for me because, like I said before, I do have a red undertone, like a really, really red one. This kind of just brings out my natural tone. I always get questions about like how I do that. This is how I do it. I literally just go over my contour with a red color corrector. Then I take a different beauty blender. I used this one yesterday and I just go over that. I don't use the same beauty blender that I used for everything else because I like for this red to kind of stick out on its own. And that'll just take away the gray like undertones that was there before. Trying to blend out my nose using this Morphe brush, the M326 brush. I really don't know how to contour my nose. I kind of just do something, but I don't care that much. So now that that's done, I'm going to set everything. I'm going to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. I don't necessarily bake, but I do leave my powder underneath my eyes for a little while and around my smile lines because I crease really bad. And so I'm going to contour with the Black Radiance True Complexion Contour Palette. I've also been using this for years. I just have not found another contour powder that works for me. I use medium to dark. I'm just going to take that contour shade and go over my cream contour. I'm like really excited to be doing YouTube again. I feel like the last time that I started doing YouTube, I wasn't really in a good headspace, and I've just like been through a lot and had a lot of character development. I feel like I'm in a much better place to start again and really be consistent with it. Now I'm gonna contour this forehead because it's a little gigantic, just a little bit. We're gonna make it look a little bit smaller. God wanted y'all to know that I have a big brain. Then I'm gonna go in with that same brush, same Morphe brush, and contour my nose. Now I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush, Morphe. It's the M462 brush. I love this brush. And I'm just going to wipe off the excess powder on my face. Back into that Sacha Buttercup. I'm gonna just use this Real Techniques brush, the flat side. I'm gonna go ahead and dust that right off. Today I'm going to be using the Please Focus, like, is everything okay? Alright, I'm gonna be using the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So I'm gonna go in with this brown shade. I'm gonna put that in my crease. I'm going to go with the flat brush. This is the Morphe M209, and the brush that I used on my crease was the M200. So I'm gonna go in with that same shade and I'm going to put it on my lid. Okay, so then for lashes, I'm going to use these lashes from Salt in her IGXO collab. I don't know if you guys can see these, if it will focus. So these are super dramatic, and I never thought that I would like use these lashes like ever, because they're just way too much and I don't really wear lashes like that. But these are so beautiful. They just completely changed the whole dynamic of my look. Like, these lashes are like a must have, and even though they are dramatic, they are pretty like natural looking. So they're like a natural dramatic, which is me. Like, I like to be, you know, hey, look at me, but like not too much, you know. And now that I have those on, I'm going to go over the top just to pretty much like hide the lash band with my Urban Decay tattoo liner. I have no idea how that looks, but we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go back into my Juvia's Place palette. I'm gonna just put that same brown color that I put into my crease underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna put on some blush, but I'm going to use an eyeshadow as a blush. I always do this. I really never use blushes as blush. Honestly, don't even really wear blush like that, but when I do, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna use an eyeshadow. So I'm gonna go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Red Ochre and use that as a blush. So I'm gonna put on a little bit more mascara to just blend my lashes in with the falsies. Okay, then I'm gonna put some mascara on my bottom lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna take a brown lip liner and I'm gonna line my lips. Okay, so once I've lined my lips, I'm gonna go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Ginger Snap. And this is my favorite shade ever. Alright, so then I'm gonna spray my face with the Milani Make It Last setting spray. Yes, then for highlighter, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for the makeup. So I'm gonna move on to my hair now. So I was supposed to put my hair into like braids like a week ago, but I ended up getting a haircut and I really like how my hair looks cut. I don't really know what I want to do with it. I may just kind of want to wear it wild like this. This brush that I'm using is literally my favorite brush ever. It's from my sis Chantel and her brand Divine Creations. I'm gonna leave a link down below for everything I'm using in the video, but I just love this brush. It doesn't pull my hair out, it doesn't even make like weave shed. Like, I just really love it, and it's so comfortable against my head. Like, it doesn't hurt or anything, the bristles. So yeah, I really love this brush. Okay, so I'm gonna lay my edges down with some of this Shine and Jam. Shine and Jam. This is my first time using this, so I'm gonna see how it holds on my hair. I do have a perm right now, so it's probably just easier overall to lay my hair down, but I'm gonna see what it does. Ooh. Wow. This isn't actually doing a bad job. I really like that. I think I'm done with my hair for right now. I'm probably gonna fix it up a little bit more after I put my outfit on, but I'm going to move on to what I'm going to be wearing today. I'm not leaving the house because I'm still quarantined. I do live with someone who's high risk for coronavirus, so I haven't been leaving my house, but I'm going to show you guys what I would potentially be wearing if I were to leave the house. So for my outfit, I'm wearing this teal green tank from Shein Official, and I just paired it with some light washed boyfriend jeans. These are also from Shein Official. My shoes are the Nike Air Force Ones in white. So my 1997 necklace is from Sorella Boutique, and this other necklace that I'm wearing is from Shein. This little gold bracelet that I have around my wrist is also from Shein, and my earrings are from Boohoo. So yeah, that is pretty much it for my outfit. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you'll be notified every time that I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.